Hello. Hello. Hello to everyone. Sorry for the late start today. Had a busy week and even busier today, I'm afraid. So much so, I literally finished the questions about 10 minutes ago. So, yeah, apologies for the late start. As you can see, I've absolutely blown my budget this week again. Going professional. My OCD is killing me a bit though, because I think that side is higher than this side. Look at that. But I think it's the angle of the camera on this rather than the angle of that, because I've got my protractor out, and that's fine on the wall. It just looks really wonky on the camera. So anyway, a bit more time next week. I'll make sure that that's a bit better. In fact, if anyone's got OCD, like I have a bit, I want to tear my eyeballs out whenever I look at that at the moment. So that may not last the quiz. So I just wanted to show you the new background. So anyway, thanks for coming again. Who's been before? Hello to anyone new. If you're new, feel free to put some comments on. Say hello. Everyone as usual. If you want to put your quiz team names there. If there's any new quiz names that people want to mention. Someone's nicked my. It can't be called Let's Get Quizzical on my Let's Get Quizzical page. That's not right. So yeah, anyone new want to comment? Say hello. Any funny team names people have thought up today? Or sorry for the quiz today. Where's Matt here again? Still not found Matt yet. Some returners, which is great. So yeah, feel free. If this is your first time, this quiz is 10 rounds. There's your normal answering questions, sport, music, etc. in. But there are some more entertaining rounds, shall we say, because it'd be a bit boring if I just sat here and talked to you for an hour or so. I think you may as well not bother coming on this. So make it a bit entertaining. There's things like anything can happen round. The emoji round is back. You'll be pleased to know. And if I'm honest, I can't remember what else. We'll see what else is in there. Like I said, I do apologise. I was a little rushed this week, so sorry. Hopefully the quiz can live up to previous expectation. I have thought up some new rounds, some new ideas that I'm going to put in over the next couple of weeks if we're still going with this. Some of which take a little bit more work, so I haven't had time to do it, I'm afraid. So those sort of rounds will be probably starting next week. There's a backwards round. Who knows what that's going to involve. There's, well, you'll see. I'll save them. So there's a couple of new things today, but the majority of them is going to take a bit of time. So I'm going to. No, I didn't go with your idea, Jill. So anyway, you'll find out throughout the course of this. So all you need for this, as always, is pen and paper. This quiz is based on a bit of honesty, really. The answers will be read out at the end of the quiz. You'll mark your own answers. And then again, after this quiz, once this is posted, I'll put a little post up asking for your team names and scores. And yeah, we'll see how you guys got on in the grand scheme of things. So, instead of me just rabbiting on, if everyone's ready, if everyone's got a drink, if everyone has put the kids to bed, then we will get started. So, the first round, as always, is the general knowledge round. So, general knowledge round. Question 1. On the London Underground, which underground line is coloured pink? So, on the London Underground, which underground line is the colour pink? Christian Bent, okay, lovely. Like that, Palace reference, brilliant. Okay, question 2 in the general knowledge round is, what overall is the largest organ of the human body? What overall is the largest organ of the human body? Now I'm waiting for jokes on this from people who are that way in mind. What overall is the largest organ of the human body? So you'll notice throughout this quiz that I'm a bit of a child, so... Okay, question 3 of the general knowledge round. Roxy Hart and Billy Flynn are characters in which musical? Roxy Hart and Billy Flynn are characters in which musical? Oh, everyone's quite fascinated with what I drink on these things. This week's drink is quality H2O. Nothing more than that, I'm afraid. I seem to be, as probably most people do, eating far too much now being at home, so I've gone a bit healthy. So just water tonight. So I can't blame the drink for any of my behaviour. So anyway, question 4. How many years of marriage is represented by a ruby wedding anniversary? How many years of marriage is represented by a ruby wedding anniversary? Just noticed I'm a bit low down today. Anyway. And question 5. If you were playing the casino game Craps... Sorry. If you were playing the casino game Craps, what would you be using? I told you I'm a child. If you were playing the casino game Craps, what would you be using? So, as we're at the end of any round that we'll do tonight, I'll ask if there's anyone need any questions repeating. I know there's a bit of a delay on the comments to the feed, but I will try to accommodate. Normally, people will start asking once I've moved on to the next round, but if you can preempt, I suppose, if you need any questions repeating, obviously type them in before the end of the round. There's 5 questions in each round. So question 5 was, if you were playing the casino game Craps, what would you be using? If you were playing the casino game Craps, what would you be using? Any others? Okay, if not, we will move on to the film and TV round. Second round, film and TV round. Question 1. What is the name of the villain in the first Superman movie in 1980, played by Gene Hackman? In the first Superman movie released in 1980, what was the name of the villain played by Gene Hackman? Question 2. What is the name of the eagle in the Muppets? So in the Muppets, what is the name of the eagle? Okay. Question 3 in the film and TV round is the film clip. So what 90s comedy film is this a clip from? I apologise if anyone's offended by this, but still.
Colonel, you better take a look at this radar.
What is it, son?
I don't know, sir, but it looks like a giant dick.
Yeah. Take a look out of starboard. Oh my God, it looks like a huge...
Pecker!
Oh, yeah.
Wait, that's not a woodpecker. It looks like someone's...
Privates! We have reports of an unidentified flying object. It has a long, smooth shaft, complete with two balls.
What is that? That looks just like an enormous...
Wang, pay attention.
I was distracted by that enormous flying...
Willie? Yeah. What's that? Well, it looks like a giant...
Johnson. Yes, sir.
Right. I told you I had childish humour, sorry. Apologies if you're offended by that. I'll play it again.
Colonel, you better take a look at this radar.
What is it, son?
I don't know, sir, but it looks like a giant dick.
Yeah. Take a look out of starboard. Oh my God, it looks like a huge...
Pecker!
Oh, yeah.
Wait, that's not a woodpecker. It looks like someone's...
Privates! We have reports of an unidentified flying object. It has a long, smooth shaft, complete with two balls.
What is that? That looks just like an enormous...
Wang, pay attention.
I was distracted by that enormous flying...
Willie? Yeah. What's that? Well, it looks like a giant...
Johnson. Yes, sir.
Right, well, that's enough of that. So, what 90s film is that a clip from? Right. So, question 4 in the film and TV round. In the colourful children's TV programme The Teletubbies, which Teletubby has a triangular antenna on their head? In the colourful children's TV programme The Teletubbies, which Teletubby has a triangular antenna on their head? Okay, and the last question, question 5 in the film and TV round, is the advertising poster that we did last week. Obviously not the same one, that would be ridiculous. But in my rush to set this up, hopefully I've set it up right. But what 1994 Oscar-winning film is this the advertising poster for? There we go. Still not right, is it? Yeah. So, what 1994 Oscar-winning film is that the advertising poster for? Obviously, there's things missing in that poster. What is it for? I realise that now that it's not quite high enough. So, sorry, you're going to look at my mug again. Apologise. Anyway. Okay, so any questions need repeating from the film and TV round at all? If not, next round is the sport round. So, sport round, question 1. Tiger Woods, surprisingly, that's not his first name, or unsurprisingly maybe for some. So his first name isn't really Tiger. What is Tiger Woods' real first name? What is Tiger Woods' real first name? All right, question 2. Which Grand Slam tennis tournament is the only event played on a clay court? Which Grand Slam tennis tournament is the only event played on a clay court? Question 3 in the sport round. Which Portuguese club did Cristiano Ronaldo make his professional debut for? If you let me know which questions you want repeating, once I've gone through them all, I'll repeat the ones you need. So Rachel Brunning, if you let me know which question it is, I think potentially the second one, but let me know and I'll repeat it once I've gone through all the questions. So that last question was, which Portuguese club did Cristiano Ronaldo make his professional debut for? Question 4 in the sport round. In cycling, which word refers to the main group or pack of riders in a road race? So in cycling, which word refers to the main group or pack of riders in a road race? And question 5. Who captained the England Rugby Union side to their 2003 World Cup win? So who captained the England Rugby Union side to their 2003 World Cup win? Some people wanted question 2 repeating. So question 2 was, which Grand Slam tennis tournament is the only event played on a clay court? While I'm waiting for people to see what questions they want repeating, you'll have to forgive me. My OCD is kicking up a stink, and I just realised I've not quite laid things out properly, so that people can see me. So please bear with me. Sorry, I know this is a pain. Question 4. Question 4 was, in cycling, which word refers to the main group or pack of riders in a road race? So in cycling, which word refers to the main group or pack of riders in a road race? Sorry, I know it shows how rushed I was to start, sorry. That's a bit better. That's a bit better, look at that. There we go. Sorry. Any others from the sport round at all need repeating? I think that's better. No? Okay. So if not, we will move on to around the world. So this round is a bit different. So I'll basically ask you questions with a few clues in, and you'll have to decide where we are. So I'm taking you round the world. As I sit in Croke Park, waiting to see who will win the Sam Maguire Cup while I eat my stew and potatoes, which country am I in? While I sit in Croke Park, waiting to see who would win the Sam Maguire Cup while I eat my stew and potatoes, which country am I in? Question 2. If I was playing the Nickel Harper in 1972 in the company of, bear with me, Agnetha, Bjorn, Annifrid and Benny, which country would I be in? If I was playing the Nickel Harper in 1972 in the company of Agnetha, Bjorn, Annifrid and Benny, what country would I be in? Okay, question 3. If I was imprisoned on Robben Island in 1962 with the local Morgan Freeman lookalike as he was teaching me the Afrikaans language, which country would I be in? If I was imprisoned on Robben Island in 1962 with the local Morgan Freeman lookalike while he was teaching me the Afrikaans language, which country would I be in? Question 4. If I were drinking Tyskie beer in November 2018 while celebrating independence and dancing a folk dance, which country would I be in? I don't imagine me dancing a folk dance, I don't think. So if I were drinking Tyskie beer in November 2018 while celebrating independence and dancing a folk dance, which country would I be in? Question 5. If I was served a combo of olives, feta cheese and pita and congratulated the chef by shouting "Oppa!" and smashing a plate at his feet, what country would I be in? If I was served a combo of olives, feta cheese and pita and congratulated the chef by shouting "Oppa!" and smashed a plate at his feet, which country would I be in? So thank you. Already some people have said they need some repeating. So question 1 for you, Amy. Question 1 was, while I sat at Croke Park waiting to see who would win the Sam Maguire Cup while I eat my stew and potatoes, which country would I be in? A few of you wanted 4, so I did that segment. Number 2 for Alan. Number 2. If I was playing the nickel harper in 1972 in the company of Agnetha, Bjorn, Annifrid and Benny, what country would I be in? So that was 2 for Alison and Alan. Number 4 for a few of you. So number 4, if I were drinking Tyskie beer in November 2018 while celebrating our independence and dancing a folk dance, which country would I be in? Any others from that round? Right, okay. So the next round is history round. Oh, 4. 4 was the year was it was November 2018. So question 4, just to repeat, if I were drinking Tyskie beer in November 2018 while celebrating independence and dancing a folk dance, which country would I be in? So we move on to the history round. So I think it's this one and then the music one next, and then we start moving on to entertainment, shall we say. So history round. Question 1. What was the surname of Princess Diana before she married Prince Charles? What was the name? What was Princess Diana's surname before she married Prince Charles? Highbrow around this one. Question 2 in the history round. The Statue of Liberty was a gift to the United States from the people of which European country? So Statue of Liberty was a gift to the United States from the people of which European city? I believe off the top of my head that was about October 1886, I think, roughly. Question 3 in the history round. How long did the 100 Years' War last? How long did the 100 Years' War last for? The question previous was the Statue of Liberty was a gift to the United States from the people of which European country? Question 3 was how long did the 100 Years' War last for? Bit of a trick question, that one. Obviously I won't give you the answer in the question. So, how long did the 100 Years' War last for? Question 4. Which Apollo mission was the first to successfully land on the moon? Which Apollo mission was the first to successfully land on the moon? And again, off the top of my head, it's probably around July 1969, I'd guess. Which Apollo mission was the first to successfully land on the moon? Repeat. Getting orders. Which Apollo mission was the first to successfully land on the moon in July 1969? And question 5 in the history round. D-Day saw Allied forces land on the beaches of which region of France? So, June 1944, D-Day saw Allied forces landing on the beaches of which region of France? Anyone need any repeating from the history round at all? Okay, so if not, we move on to the music round. Question 1 in the music round. Lisa Left Eye Lopez was a member of which US girl group? Lisa Left Eye Lopez was a member of which US girl group? Question 2. Question 2 is which member of the Beatles went on to form the band Wings? Which member of the Beatles went on to form the band Wings? Okay, question 3 is the guess the intro round. I've got to be quite a fast thinker today. Because it's not very long. So hopefully everyone can hear. Okay, so what song released in 2013 is this the intro to? Oh, no, you didn't get it then. So once again, oh, sorry. Okay, so which 2013 hit is this the intro to? Oh, I nearly didn't get it then either. Too quick for me. Hopefully everyone heard that. Let me know if you didn't, I can play it again. So 2013, what hit is that the intro to? Reminder to everyone, for that question you get 1 point for the artist and 1 point for the song. So if you get them both, so if you get the artist and the name of the song, you get 2 points. So there's 2 points available there. Obviously if you just get the artist, then you get 1. If you just get the song, you get 1. So 2013 hit is that. Question 4. Tom Fletcher is the lead vocalist of which English band? Tom Fletcher is the lead vocalist of which English band? I think they're still together. Very popular in the 90s. Tom Fletcher is the lead vocalist of which English band? And question 5 in the music round. Bucks Fizz won the 1981 Eurovision Song Contest. I've not even had a drink tonight. Bucks Fizz won the 1981 Eurovision Song Contest with which song? Bucks Fizz won the 1981 Eurovision Song Contest with which song? Okay, so that's the end of the music round. If anyone needs any repeating, let me know. Otherwise, we move on to the next round, which, yeah. Any from the music round need repeating? No. Question 1. Okay, so question 1 was Lisa Left Eye Lopez was a member of which US girl group? Lisa Left Eye Lopez was a member of which US girl group? And they were a 3-piece. Any others? No. Okay, now normally I've had a few drinks before I do this one, but leading on from the music round, we have the Who Am I? I know a lot of people seem to enjoy this one, especially I think Pete. So I think it's Pete. So anyway. Previously on the last few weeks I've had some of my famous friends come along to say hello to you, to cheer everyone up. This week is only slightly different. So this week I've got together with other of my favourite friends from the music area, following on from the music round, and they have said they wanted to. Sorry. Anyway, they have said they want to put on a concert for you. I've normally had a few drinks by now, so normally it's not quite so worrying. But anyway, so I've brought along. Yeah, I said that, Gordon. If you're here, yeah. Anyway, I brought along some friends to put on a music concert for you. All you have to, there's 5 of them. All you have to do is name who they are, and it's in the form of a concert. So not necessarily all musicians. So anyway, I'm slightly stalling. So anyway, oh, there, I can just hear them warming up now. Are you ready? Sure? Okay. I'll go and get the first. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, so, we're here for concert, yep, okay, yes, so there are some acts here, and I'm going to bring them on straight away. Here we go, yes, Oh, hit me baby, one more time. Hit me, baby. Hit me. Oh, 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 I did it again. Oh, Oh dear. Vogue, Vogue, knock a virgin, woo, touch princess time, everyone needs a holiday, Rocket Man! Ooh, darlings, Rocket Man. Arms to standing. I can feel the love tonight. That's amazing. That is amazing. What a concert. What a concert. I know what I drink when I do these things now. Oh, God. I'm not repeating any of those. Thank you very much. I need a drink. But anyway, there we go. No, I'm not doing any of those. Sorry. I'm not doing them again. Right, so what I mean, what a concert that was, put on especially for you guys, just for you, just to keep you entertained. So I realised as I was doing them, obviously you know it's me, sorry to break the illusion, I realised when I was doing it, I told you I was a bit of a rush this week, sorry, but the the holes weren't quite where I wanted them, so I'd struggled to see what I'd written down for each one. So anyway, just for you guys, let's see what happens next week. So anyway, write each one of those ones down, who you knew where they were. I'm sorry, but I'm not repeating any of those. Just write down who you think they were. You'll get a point for each at the end. I'm surprised I haven't woken my kids up with that, but still. Anyway, we move on to the emoji round. So, for those that haven't done this before, if hopefully you can see the comments. If you can't see the comments, I think you press on the screen, and then the comments will be up, sort of here-ish, or there-ish. Do people really want to do the first one again? I'm not doing that again. I hope people are just taking a piss. Oh no, don't tell me it's frozen. Are people just feeding me a lie? Really? Do people want an encore, do they? All of them. Right, for those that have missed it, very quickly then. Very quickly. I'll see if... Yeah, you still here? Can you do a quick one? I don't know why I'm pretending it's me. Anyway. Okay, yeah. Okay, music. Yeah, music concert, yes. Okay, here we go. Oh, hit me, baby, one more time. Hit me. Oops, did it again. Oh, touch them on. What the, I don't know what that noise is. Simone. Oh, like a virgin. Rocket Man. Right, I'm not doing that again. Anyway. Anyway, right, so we're moving on to the emoji round. Doesn't matter if you missed it or not. There we go. Right, emoji round. As I said, if you can't see the comments, press the screen. Comments should come up either side. And I will be typing in emojis into the comments. So if everyone can please pause on the comments, and then everyone will be able to see these. So I'll ask you a question to go with the emojis. Either they will be, I suppose, a reference to the question, or they will be the, I suppose, name spelt out in emojis. So, and apologies if this round you have to bear with me because I have to find the emojis and sometimes it takes forever, and you're stuck looking at my face. Anyway, so talk amongst yourselves. Right, there we go. So, question 1 in the emoji round. What American TV and film star is this? So, what American TV and film star is this? Question 2, I'm just doing, so sorry, bear with me. There we go. So, question 2. Which classic 80s film is this? So, question for the first one was, what American TV and film star is this? Question 2, which I've just put up, which classic 80s film is this? Okay, let's get the third one. No one can see it. Hold on then. Hold on. Okay, let me do that one again then. I did press send. So, so 2. 2 is there. Everyone seen that now? Number 2 I just posted. What classic 80s film is that? If everyone stops commenting, it may disappear, but hopefully you can see that one now. So I put it up there. Which classic 80s film is that? I'll put it again in case it disappears. So some people can see it, some people can't. I'll try and put it back up. If everyone, I think it starts to disappear. It's on there. There we go, it's on there. There we go, some people are getting it. It's there. There we go. It will soon disappear because everyone commenting. So I'll put it up again. Or even, I think you can, if you press on the comments and scroll up the comments, if it disappears from everyone's comments, then you can scroll back up the comments and see it. So everyone will see that one now. Good. Yeah, good. Everyone's getting it. So I'll move on to the third one. If I can find it. There we go. Right, so third one in the emoji round that I'm sticking with. What famous book is this? What famous book is that? Apologise, they are quite small, so. What famous book is that? That's question 3. Okay, so ponder that one while I do question 4. Riveting, isn't it? So, question 4. What famous pop song is that? What famous pop song is that? Okay, ponder that one while I do the fifth one. Okay, fifth and final one in the emoji round. What person in history is this? What famous person in history is that? Okay. Hopefully you've seen all of them. Does anyone need the actual questions repeating at all? What was the clue for what one? The clue for the last one. Oh, clue for 4. Oh, the clues. Okay. The clue for the first one, what American TV and film star is this? Clue for 2, which classic 80s film is this? Clue 3, what famous book is this? Question 4, what pop song is that? And question 5, what person in history is that? Again, if you need to see them again, press on a comment, scroll up, and you'll be able to see them. Get your microphone glasses. Yeah, looky things at small stuff out. Okay, so anything repeating from the emoji round? I know it's a bit tricky, that one, but I quite like it. It's quite fun. wish I had had a drink tonight. But at least I can't see you guys can see me, so it's alright. Anyway, so still can't see 5. So 5 was that one. Hopefully you can see that. I know it's a bit small, but it is. I try and not give away the answer by actually saying what they are. So it's face of a male, and then it's followed by 2 sets of cutlery. Four, if you didn't see, was I can say that, an urn, followed by the peace symbol, followed by another urn. Okay, so we move on from the emoji round to the anything can happen round. Now, this round, for no one, if anyone knows, apologies if I'm repeating myself if people have been here before, but the anything can happen round mixes up a little bit, makes it a bit fun for everyone. It stops just questions being asked and me talking to people. So it breaks up a little bit. When I did it at, in halls or quizzes in pubs and stuff like that, or whatever, I normally invite, names are drawn out of a hat of quiz teams. One or all the team are invited up, and we just play silly games really. So as I've said before, I can't really do it like this, so it's a chance for either me to make a fool of myself if I haven't already, or we just do something different that isn't really a category round. It's just sort of bits and pieces really. So I did put on a page during the week if anyone had any suggestions for what we can do in these rounds. If you do have any suggestions, or I don't know why I'm putting this out there, want me to see me doing silly stuff there within reason, then pop your suggestions on there and I'll see if I can do it. So this week's one was suggested by Amy Chapman, if she's on. So thank you for this. So I've turned this one. This one is a countdown. So basically, I think everyone knows how countdown works. Basically, you jumbled up letters. I'll show you in a minute. You'll have 30 seconds, like on countdown, and you'll have to work out what the word is. So, if everyone's ready, hopefully I've positioned this in the right place so you can see it. If not, I'll obviously move it. So let me just sort this out. Yes, we're ready. Right, so you'll probably get more than 30 seconds, but anyway, here we go. So, are you ready? I can hear the tension from here. Right, that's it. That's your 30 seconds. What is that word? Now, really get yourself set up. Oh, where's the last one? Almost there. Right, ready. The next one, only doing 2 because obviously we started late. So the next round, sorry, staring at my chin again. So the next round, I've done a little title sequence for again, as of last week. Sorry, let me set this up quickly. Oh, maybe you heard that a little bit. Okay, so the next round is called What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I should have preempted, sorry if any children are there. Anyway, so this round is called what the fuck is that? So I have 3 kids. One of them is 2 years old, one of them is 5 years old, and one of them is 8 years old. And I quite like this feature. So what I asked them to do this week was draw a picture of something. And I'm going to display what they've drawn. All you have to do is guess what it is. So, the 2-year-old's picture I'll show you is worth 5 points. So if you guess it on the 2-year-old's, you haven't seen the pictures yet, the 2-year-old's picture, then you get 5 points. If you guess it on my 5-year-old's picture, you get 3 points. And if you guess it on my 8-year-old's picture, you get 1 point. So, here we go. Are you ready? What's this? That was drawn by my 2-year-old when she was asked to draw this said item. Is it frozen? Everyone see that? Oh, bear with me. Sorry, I think I'm having an issue with internet. Am I back? People let me know if I'm back. Yeah. Am I back? Back? Am I back? I think so. People are still watching. Thank you for sticking with me. Oh. Hold on. Sorry. For some reason my Alexa's come on. Hold on. Alexa. Off. Sorry, my Alexa seems to be possessed. Anyway, back, we'll start that again. So, hopefully you heard me explain it. I've asked my 3 kids, 2, 5 and 8, to draw me a picture of an item or something. You get 5 points for guessing the correct answer on my 2-year-old's drawing. You get 3 points if you guess it on my 5-year-old's drawing. And you get 1 point if you guess it right on my 8-year-old's drawing. So, 2-year-old's drawing of what I asked them to draw. That was my 2-year-old. There we go. So now my 5-year-old. So write down your answer if you think you know it from that picture. So my 5-year-old. What's this? Can you get it from this drawing? What the thing is I asked them to draw? That's from my 5-year-old. I feel like this is an episode of what was that program called with Tony Hart? Is it? Oh yeah, Heart. Is it not Heart Attack? What was it called? The one with Morph. I feel like it's a bit like that. The art gallery. Oh, that's a good idea. I was thinking that anyway. Okay. If you think you know what it is from that, then you get 3 points. Whereas next up is my 8-year-old's drawing of the thing I asked them to draw. If you get it off this drawing, then you get 1 point. Is it take heart? Heartbeat? Something like that. Yeah, excellent, thank you. Not heart attack, that's Neil Buchanan. Okay, so here we go. That's my 8-year-old's drawing. No, nothing rude, please. This is an 8-year-old's drawing. 8-year-old. It's not something from South Park, if anyone's thinking that. Right, so I won't give the answers now. I'll give the answer at the end. But if you think you know what it is, write it down. Please be honest. As I said at the start, this is based on honesty, really. I know it's a bit of fun. But if you guessed it on my 2-year-old's drawing, what the thing was I asked them to draw, you get 5 points, as I said. 2-year-olds, you get 3 points, and my 8-year-olds, you get 1 point. So there we go. I'll reveal the answers after. Okay, we move on to. Yes, they're all the same thing. Yeah, they're all supposed to be the same thing. I asked them to draw something, and that is what they drew for me. Okay, so round 10, last round. So last round is the guess the link round. Anyone who's not played this before, there's 5 questions. You get a point for each correct answer of these 5 questions. Each answer has a link to something, so they're all linked somehow. You get a bonus 5 points for guessing what the link is. So, question 1 in the guess the link round. What luxury American department store opened in 1861 was founded by brothers Joseph and Lyman? What luxury American department store opened in 1861 was founded by brothers Joseph and Lyman? That's their first names. If I gave you their surnames, that would give it away. Okay, question 2. If I was ordering a venti half and half, 10 pumps vanilla with extra whip, what would I be ordering? If I was ordering a venti half and half, 10 pumps vanilla with extra whip, what would I be ordering? It's not something you get down at Soho.
Question 3. The 2009 hit song by Jay-Z, Empire State of Mind, is based on what popular tourist destination? The 2009 hit song by Jay-Z, Empire State of Mind, is based on what popular tourist destination? Question 4. Young kangaroos are often referred to as what? And if you don't get it from the last two, then God help us all. Young kangaroos are often referred to as what? And question 5. Originating in 1957, what advertising slogan is Kit Kat synonymous with? Such a ridiculous question. Originating in 1957, what advertising slogan is Kit Kat synonymous with? And again, if you don't get the link from the last two questions, then I don't think you probably haven't had a TV in the last 30 years. So, any questions need repeating from that last round, or the last round? Guess the link. Any questions from that? No? If not, please... Oh, first one. There we go. I told you there was a delay. So, first one was, what luxury American department store opened in 1861 was founded by brothers Joseph and Lyman? Number 2. If I was ordering a venti half and half, 10 pumps vanilla with extra whip, what would I be ordering? 3. I was doing the whole round. 3. The 2009 hit song by Jay-Z, Empire State of Mind, is based on what popular tourist destination? 2009 hit song Jay-Z, Empire State of Mind, is based on what popular tourist destination? Countdown was only 30 seconds. That's the name of the game. And plus, you could have just written down those letters. So, anyway, so does anyone need any questions repeating from any round in the whole quiz, apart from the Who Am I round? Let me know the round, or let me know generally what it was about, and I'll try and repeat them if anyone's missing anything. So if you want 5 from the Guess the Link, was originating in 1957, what advertising slogan is Kit Kat synonymous with? Emoji 3. Again, emoji 3, do you want the question or do you want the emojis? Around the world for 1, 2, 3. Around the World 4 was, if I were drinking Tyskie beer in November 2018, while celebrating independence and dancing a folk dance, which country would I be in? Both. Okay, so 3. You wanted 3, so 3 emoji. Okay, so 3 emoji for Aaron was that, and the question was, what famous book is that? Second to last round. Amy, second to last round was anything can happen. Round 2, question 2. Round 2 was film and TV. Question 2 was, what is the name of the eagle in the Muppets? Amy, what round do you mean second to last? Second to last is anything can happen, I think. In the anything can happen round, there was only really 2 questions. Any other questions for anyone else? I won't repeat them all, wife. I can hear you. I did say I'm not doing the Who Am I again. Done it twice already. So if there's no more, no. Amy, you said second to last round. Were there only 4 questions? If you mean anything can happen, there was only really 2 questions in that one. So you had the countdown for the word, and then there was only really 1 question. But obviously, the no, not doing the Who Am I. Obviously, if you got it quicker, you got more points. That's the name of the game. Okay, so what have you been doing all quiz, Aaron? Round 1, question 3. Round 1, general knowledge. Question 3, Roxy Hart and Billy Flynn are characters in which musical? Roxy Hart and Billy Flynn are characters in which musical? Emma can watch the video when it's posted if you didn't see. If there's nothing else, then make sure you got an answer for everything. I need to get some more tasty water, and I'll be back in about a minute to do the answers. So bear with me. No, don't jump in. Right. When you're ready then, we will go through the answers. Okay, so general knowledge round. Question 1. Which London Underground line is coloured pink? That's Hammersmith and City. Hammersmith and City. Question 2. What overall? Oh yeah, sorry. No, there was no anagram around this round. This time round, but it will be back. Don't worry. 10 rounds is enough, I think. I need to fit it all in. So, sorry. Question 2, general knowledge. What overall is the largest organ of the human body? That's the skin, for all you non-filthy minded people. What overall is the largest organ of the human body? That's the skin. Question 3, Roxy Hart and Billy Flynn are characters in Chicago. Question 4, how many years of marriage is represented by Ruby Wedding? That's 40, 40. And question 5, if you were playing a casino, game craps, what would you be using? That's dice. Move on to the film and TV. What is the name of the villain in the 1980 Superman movie played by Gene Hackman? That's Lex Luthor. The name of the eagle in the Muppets, I think people, potentially some people will be kicking themselves maybe, is Sam. Sam the eagle in the Muppets. Question 3 was a clip. Do I need to play it again? Do people want me to play it again? I'll play it again. I find it funny.
Colonel, you better take a look at this radar.
What is it, son?
I don't know, sir, but it looks like a giant dick.
Yeah.
Take a look out of starboard. Oh my God, it looks like a
Lots of people say no, but I find it funny.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not a woodpecker. It looks like someone's...
Privates! We have reports of an unidentified flying object. It is a long, smooth shaft, complete with two balls.
What is that? That looks just like an enormous...
Wang, pay attention.
I was distracted by that enormous flying...
Willie.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, it looks like a giant...
Johnson. Yes, sir.
That is from Austin Powers. That's from Austin Powers. Question 4. In the colourful children's TV programme The Teletubbies, which Teletubby has a triangular antenna on their head? That's Tinky Winky. Question 5. What 1994 Oscar-winning film is this? Right, let me turn it around so you can see. Okay, it is, as hopefully everyone guessed, Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump. Okay, we move on to the sport round. Question 1. What is Tiger Woods' real first name? Is Eldrick. E-L-D-R-I-C-K. Eldrick. Question 2. Which Grand Slam tennis tournament is the only event played on a clay court? That's the French Open. Question 3. Which Portuguese club did Cristiano Ronaldo make his professional debut for? That's Sporting Lisbon. Question 4. In cycling, which word refers to the main group or pack of riders in a road race? That's where the name of the annoying adverts come from. Peloton. Question 5. Who captained the England rugby union side to the 2003 World Cup win? That's Martin Johnson. Okay, we move on to the Around the World round. Question 1 was, I was in Croke Park waiting to see who would win the Sam Maguire Cup while I eat my stew and potatoes. I was in Ireland. Tour sport was, which Grand Slam tennis tournament is the only event played on court? And that's the French Open. Back to Around the World. if I was playing the nickel harper in 1972 in the company of Agnetha, Bjorn, and Frieden Benny, what country would I be in? That's Sweden. Question 3. If I was imprisoned on Robben Island in 1962 with the local Morgan Freeman lookalike, and he was teaching me the Afrikaans language, which country would I be in? That's South Africa. Question 4. If I were drinking Tyskie beer in November 2018 while celebrating independence and dancing a folk dance, I would be in Poland. And question 5. If I were served a combo of olives, feta cheese and pita and congratulated the chef by shouting Oppa and smashing a plate at his feet, I would be in Greece. If the French Open is Roland Garros, then yeah. Why not? History round. Question 1. What was Princess Diana's surname before she married Prince Charles? That's Spencer. Question 2. Statue of Liberty was a gift from France. Question 3. Bit of a trick question, this one. How long did the 100 Years' War last for? It's actually 116 years. Question 4. Which Apollo mission was the first to successfully land on the moon? It's Apollo 11. Question 5. D-Day saw Allied forces landing on the beaches of which region of France? That's Normandy. And that leads us on to the music round. Question 1 was Lisa Lefty Lopez was a member of TLC. Question 2. The member of the Beatles that went on to form the band Wings was Paul McCartney. And guess the intro round was this 7-second clip. Was, get ready.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along.
I was Happy by Pharrell Williams. So for that question, if you got, you get a point for the artist and a point for the song. So that was Pharrell Williams and Happy. History 3, 116 years. Okay, so question 4 or round 5. What was that one? Round 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. History question 4, 5. Sorry. History question 4. Which Apollo mission was the first to successfully land on the moon? That was Apollo 11. And question 5 was D-Day. D-Day saw Allied forces landing on the beaches of Normandy in France. Okay, we were up to question 4 in the music round. Oh, music question 1. Lisa Lefty Lopez was a member of which US girl group? And that's TLC. Question 4 in the music round. Tom Fletcher is the lead vocalist of McFly. And question 5, Bucks Fizz won the 1981 Eurovision Song Contest with the track Make Your Mind Up. The ones where I think they whipped off their skirts, didn't they? So we move on to that wonderful music concert that was put on for you lucky lot. First person to come along introducing the whole music, not a festival, concert, was Dermot O'Leary. Dermot O'Leary. Second person, the first to perform, was Britney Spears. I don't know why I'm showing you, everyone knows what these answers are. 3 to perform, back from the dead, supposedly, is Wacko. 4th to perform is with a cone boobs, Madge. Finally, to bring the curtain down on the wonderful concert was Elton himself. Elton. So there you go. Point for each of those. Okay, we move on to the emoji round. All right, so look at your comments again. The first one was... what American TV and film star is that? That is Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin. So a tongue licking ball man and a trophy for a win. So Alec Baldwin. Number 2, which classic 80s film is that? That is Back to the Future. So you've got the boy, the old man, the car, and the clock. Oh, whoops a daisy, wrong button, sorry. Technical mishap. Question 3 was, what famous book is that? That's Eat, Pray, Love. So hopefully everyone's seen it. You've got a plate with knife and fork, praying symbol, and a heart. So Eat, Pray, Love. What pop song is this? That is Ashes to Ashes by David Bowie. So you've got the casket with ashes. It's not a casket, is it? It's an urn, sorry. With ashes, the peace sign for 2, and then another ashes. So Ashes to Ashes. And the last one in the emoji round is... what person in history is that? That's Guy Fawkes. So you've got a bloke, a male, a guy, and then that is 2 sets of cutlery. So there's forks there, so 2 forks. So Guy Fawkes. Now, okay, so we move on to the Anything Can Happen. The first one suggested by Amy Chapman, thank you. And then this was the countdown one. So the countdown was that. The answer is what I think hopefully everyone's doing. Drinking. There you go, you get a point for that if you got that right. The next one was this funky thing that I made things for, the titles for, which I think is quite fun. Ooh. Oh, hold on, sorry, wrong way. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? WTF? Sorry, I'm getting my buttons mixed up. So that is where I asked my 2-year-old, 5-year-old and 8-year-old to draw something for me. So remind ourselves of the pictures. Debbie, the countdown one was drinking. Get a point for that. So first one drawn by my 2-year-old is that one, to remind ourselves. Next one from my 5-year-old was that one. Look at the brush strokes. And one from my 8-year-old is that one. It's not Mr. Hankey from South Park, if people have put that. It was a horse. A horse. So, if you got a horse, if you got horse from that, fair play to you. That's 5 points. If you got a horse from that, then that's 3 points. If you got a horse from that, that's 1 point. So there we go. That's quite a good one, I like that one. So last round, guess the link round. For this one, you get, like we said, you get a point for each correct answer of these questions, and you get a bonus 5 points for guessing what the link to the answer of each of these questions are. So, question 1, luxury American department store opened in 1861 by Joseph and Lyman. Bloomingdale. It's Bloomingdale's. Question 2, if I was ordering a venti, half and half, 10 pumps of vanilla with extra whip, what would I be ordering? It's one of those stupid orders for coffee. Question 3, the 2009 hit song by Jay-Z, Empire State of Mind, is based on New York. Question 4, young kangaroos are often referred to as what? And that's joeys. And question 5, originating in 1957, what advertising slogan is Kit Kat synonymous with? And that is have a break, have a Kit Kat. And then the link, if you haven't guessed it from those last two, is the TV series Friends. So number 1 was Bloomingdale's, where Rachel works. Number 2 was coffee, for the coffee shop they're always in. 3 for New York, obviously based in New York. 4, I don't think I need to explain that one, that's Joey. And 5 again, not really sure I have to explain that. That's have a break. So that's the best I could do for that one, is that they're on a break, and that is Rachel and Ross on a break. So after this, don't post your totals in here, please. I'll put up a separate post at the end of this to put your team names and your scores on, please. Like Amy Chapman, if you want to suggest anything for the Anything Can Happen round, please do. Write it on our page, and I'll see if I can make it happen. Again, any rounds you want me to do to make up questions for, then let me know. Put it on the page and I'll see what I can do. Again, if... Hannah, last round, a point for each answer you got right and 5 points for the link of Friends you get. So 5 points for guessing it was Friends, 1 point for each correct answer in that round. So again, guess the link, 1 point for each correct answer to each question and 5 points for guessing the link of Friends. So a total of 10 points available for that round. So yeah, as I said, any suggestions for Anything Can Happen, any suggestions for rounds, let me know, put it on the page. I'll see if I can make it happen, see what we can do, make a bit of a laugh of it all. Like I say, I try and have these quiz rather than me just talking at you, something to entertain us better than just the TV that we see every day while we're stuck inside. So again, apologies for the rush, lateness of starting, a bit of a hectic week this week. Hopefully that won't be a running theme. Hope you enjoyed it, and all the same. Come back again. If you do like it, like the page, follow the page. I'll put all the details of when the next quiz will be on there, so you'll find out once you follow the page. Anything else, suggestions or otherwise, reviews, then there we go. So anything can happen. Drinking, how many points? Oh, 1 point for the countdown. So again, no totals in here. I'll stick a separate post on again. But enjoy your weekends. Apologies it's a bit later than normal, but hopefully you enjoyed yourself all the same, and see you next week.